Hello, I'm NeoGets and welcome back to Voyage to Farland. Now, if I've got this done correctly, I should have a rescue code now in my clipboard ready to be pasted in here. So if I hit that, rescue completed. There we go. Now, this isn't the same rescue code that I generated in the previous video, because unfortunately, due to the rescue system being in beta, when I hit new game at the end of the last video, it actually deleted the old save, and the rescue code will only work with each specific save. So, slight issue there, but that's just because this whole system is in beta at the moment. But my friend thoroughly enjoyed rescuing me both times, so that's not actually a problem. But there we go. I should now be able to continue and head on from where I got killed, as I should now be alive again. Yep, I died in this corner to a spin beetle, so that's good. I don't really have much in the way of gear at the moment, unfortunately. Or viper beetle they're called. There we go, that's the thing that caused me so much trouble last time. There we go, so we have survived fortunately this time. So let's see if we can just equip that to at least have a little bit more defense. And if we carefully walk around a little bit, avoiding the path, we should regenerate a little bit of HP at least before we find another enemy. The enemies do seem to walk on a specific path looping through the dungeon. So just got to sort of... Oh, that one I think's aware of me. Be aware of what we're up to. I'm just going very slowly because I'm expecting it to appear on camera. Yep, it's one of the easy guys, so that's not too bad. Let's see if we can take out this guy. Nope, we missed. Not what we want to do. There we go. The masked boys are quite easy. And we've got a light scroll. That's useful for seeing the rest of this floor. So let's quickly use that. There we go, now we can see where all the enemies are, and as I move, you should see that they are following a sort of set route around, all of them. And so let's see if we can take on this one. It's slightly difficult at the moment because I have no weapon, and the fact that that one's now going to be able to be two of them attacking me. But we should be okay. Let's see. Oh no, not another beetle. We don't like those. Especially when we have no projectiles at the moment that I'm aware of. Just the mugwort we want to save in case of any... Come on, brain. In case of any vampires coming along. So we will try and hold on to that. Now we've been left alone by that one. Oh great, it's going diagonally while I'm not. Slight problem, especially when the herb now turns out to only be a normal herb, but we're quite high on health. As long as it doesn't throw us too much, we're okay. Mask boy, that's again not a problem. I really could do with a weapon though, but I can't see any other items on the map, which means that there isn't a weapon available to me at the moment. So let's just rotate and face the enemy. Oh, there we go. It's thrown us, which would be fine. I'm not really very good at getting myself onto these diagonals, which would be fine if it didn't throw us quite so far, and if we had a weapon to actually take out things once we've done it. So now let's speed up slightly and get ourselves over too far to that marked exit there. See if we can go down a floor. Now I haven't yet worked out if it's possible. Frustrating. At least it didn't throw me too far. If it's possible to actually return to the town once you're in the dungeon. Most of these games you can't. I haven't noticed. Yeah, it's just save and quit. which isn't what I want to do, because that will take me back to the menu and not actually let me out. So I'm not aware of one of those, because there's something in the town I want to show you, but I don't quite know how to get back there other than dying. Unless completing the dungeon will take me back there. We'll have to see. I was playing the Android version and came across a really cool thing with the strategy stone. It's actually a dungeon itself. Let me just open up F1 a second and scroll down to the explanation of the dungeons. So let's just get all the way down, and strategy dungeon unlocked after certain events. It's really good fun. They're little puzzle levels that you just go in. If you die in the dungeon, it doesn't actually kill you, it just kicks you out, really. You can't take any items in with you while you're working on it and things. It's really fun though. Done quite a few of them on the Android version. There's a couple that I haven't completed yet. Blasted traps, always getting me. Yeah, there's a couple I haven't completed yet. I know how to complete them, but I haven't yet actually managed to do it. So this guy is going to come for us. I know he's going to face that way, is he? Wasn't sure if he was going to stand on the diagonal or not. So let's just take him out. There we go. And keep searching for items, as we really could do with a weapon here. Now, the rescues are really fun, it seems. When you find the character to be rescued, they tend to be in a room absolutely surrounded by enemies, and that makes it quite the challenge to actually power up. I don't know what that one does. Quite the challenge to rescue them. Although if you have a thing called a pummel scroll, really useful, attacks everything on the screen. Best way to sort of get through those. Ooh, nice. So if I get into a bad situation, make myself a bit stronger. So let's continue exploring the floor here, as I'm hoping to find just a little bit more before I head down. There we go. And so yeah, he's enjoyed rescuing me both times. Oh, catapult. Interesting thing you can do with catapults. If you drop an item on the floor and then stand so the item's between you and the catapult, as the catapult heads towards you, it will pick up and throw the item, and that can have interesting effects, because there's an item called a level up bead, I believe. Really good, because it actually will increase the level of the person it's thrown at. So if you throw it at an enemy, then you level up the guy you're fighting. However, if you throw it on the floor and let him take it to you, oh, excellent, better shield, then it will level you up. So it's a nice use of the enemy's skills in order to actually benefit you in battle. But I'll have to see if I can demonstrate that at some point. Whew, that one threw me quite high in the air. It's only 3 damage though, we can take that. We'll heal it up almost instantly, so that's okay. So let's head down even further, see if we can continue getting through this dungeon in this forest. Now this is where we had issues last time, and unfortunately I'm expecting to have even worse issues this time, given that I don't actually have any sort of weapon. So I'm going to just be very careful as I explore and see if I can take things on without too much trouble. Discovered that making use of this diagonal button really is very helpful. So that was Gust Bead, useful for getting the enemy away from you. Oh goodness, there's one behind me as well. Ow, that kind of hurt. There we go, we got rid of that guy. Somnus, so at least we can put the enemy to sleep, which could be useful, but wasn't that the healing one? Yes, so let's eat that one. There we go. nicely healed up, so we can fight this one now. Hopefully take it out before it takes us out. There we go. Now I'm just going to check if I had another one of those and eat that, because I don't want to have too low a health while I'm exploring in here. So there we go, and if we hold that button, we can, oh excellent, a weapon. Some sort of claw, so let's take that on. Excellent. Now there is a button, is it that one? There we go. If you press R, it rearranges your inventory to be much more sensible. Now is this the one that you can trap enemies in? Let me just have a look. Used for storing items. I'm not entirely sure. Let's do that a second. So then at least the other one can't get to us. There we go. That guy seems to be leaving us alone for the moment. Oops, went too high. Oh no, can't join that diagonal. So let's continue taking things on, paying a lot more attention to that HP bar this time. Now I'm not sure why the little red arrows aren't coming up around me when I'm using the diagonal button, but it's not actually causing me any issues with moving diagonally. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, those can be triggered even when you've walked over them and not triggered them, I've discovered. That was a very painful discovery that I made, because I've been, as I said, I've been playing this game on the Android app. The Android app doesn't have the rescue system in it, but otherwise is pretty much has all the features of the game that is on the PC. And so it's been quite nice actually being able to take that with me when I go out and about and play that. Ooh, beetle shield, that's something different. So if we just have a look at that, that's 3 + 1. And the beetle shield is, ooh, 9, wow. Equip that. That's a far superior shield. Nice little change of graphics there. So let's continue heading up, getting the rest of the items on this floor, and then continue further into the dungeon and hope that we actually succeed this time. Okay, that's the Timbot I think that ran off before. Oh, wow, we killed him in one hit. That was good. Another beetle shield, I'll check what level that is in a moment. And space speed is the one I think that swaps you. If you throw it at an enemy, yeah, if you throw it at an enemy, it swaps your location with it. Really useful to get across rooms quickly, or if there's like a trying to think of the word, trench or something that you need to cross, you can just throw it at the enemy, it swaps you so you don't have to then fight the enemy, and it's just very helpful. It's one of the strategy dungeon tasks to complete is using one of those. That dungeon is really useful actually for learning some of the techniques that you might want in order to survive a little bit better in this game. There's quite a few things that I've learned that I hadn't thought of before, so it's well worth taking on if you get the opportunity. So let's take out this guy again. There we go. Although we do need to eat, I don't seem to actually have any food, which could be an issue. Hopefully we'll find some soon. Look, this is a different coloured version of the mask. Oh, just blue one. Yep. The names really are just based on the colours of the enemies there. So Aka being red, Ao being blue, they're both Japanese words. And so I'm not sure which one of those is actually the tougher one. Oh, that's alright, it was just a normal trap. And to see what weapon that is over there, as I am using quite a weak weapon at the moment. Ooh, and we leveled up, excellent. Steel shield, how good's that then? Nearly full on the inventory, so we might have to start doing some just 6 and not as good. So let's actually, if we can, throw the wooden shield away, because we really don't need those, just to clear up a little bit of inventory space, and then see what else we can pick up. So another claw of some sort, and another garlic herb. So what claw did we get? A claw +1 that we're already using. So we won't make any changes there, but I'm hoping that we can get a better weapon at some point soon. So let's continue, and hopefully find some food, as that's definitely the biggest issue I've got right now, is the distinct lack of food. I'm going to have to pay attention to my HP, I think. Timbot vanquished, so let's take our last mugwort for the moment, get that health up, and see what we can find further around. So that's just another steel shield, not as good as the one we're already on. I'm not quite sure what's flying down the screen to actually move us when we do that. Don't know if it's just some sort of stone or something. I haven't quite managed to register when looking at it what I'm looking at. Oh, this is a long pathway. Yes, getting hungry. Don't have anything. One of the rewards you can get from the rock paper scissors guy is actually the food. Inventory full, so let's see what we can throw away. Let's throw away another wooden shield, and we don't need these steel shields either. I don't think items actually have durability, or at least I've not come across that problem, but I'm going to keep a spare one just in case. There we go, wormwood, not the most useful one to us, but not completely unuseful either. So that's this floor completely circled, so let's head down again. I'm kind of scared because there's meant to be a boss at the end of each one, and so I'm a little concerned as to what that will be. Now, let's stay for a moment. I have no idea what's in that building, as this didn't actually get a notice. Now this looks like another person. She likes fishing. Trade her raft for something to eat. I don't know, do you actually like that? I don't think it counts. Oh no, got wooden raft. Excellent. So I wonder if eating the wormwood will restore any of my health or anything. So let's see, if we just rearrange our inventory a second and eat that, it was... oh, it restored health as well, quite a lot more, but didn't actually restore my hunger, which was what I was really hoping for. So let's continue running around here, filling in this map a bit, and see if we can find any other people running around. There's another grassy area that we can enter. Sorry, I have been dying in that dungeon every time I've done it on the Android version as well. So I've got no idea where I've ended up. So I'm going to have to just run around a bit and see what I can work out is around here. Might have to enter those two buildings in order to find out. So let's enter the one that actually looks like a normal building and see what's in here. If anything, there's not always anything in buildings. Another person. I'm assuming this is a different person. The cave to the east leads to Twilight Stream. I wouldn't go there if I were you. I'm assuming she means the little grassy knoll that we can see just over to the side over here, as that looks like a cave entrance rather than a building entrance. So let's just find the edges of the area we're in. So if this is a little bit less interesting than the fighting, but I've never actually managed to get quite this far before in order to find out what we're up to, and I don't know if we can use the wooden raft yet. I just remember reading something Oh no, we can. About there being a sort of condition that you want to meet in order to use the raft or something. Okay, so there's that which is connected, so I'm not sure why I'd want to go that way, but those appear to be the only ways to use this raft. So I wonder if this is just teaching you how to use it. Right, well, let's see if we can get back on land. Can't seem to using that bit. What happens if I unequip it? Can only be unequipped when facing open land, so no. Oop. There we go. Got to stop hitting that A button. Whenever in doubt, I always just hit the A button. Oh, it auto unequips when you get to land properly, so that's okay. Let's then, I guess, head into the cave, as that's the only other thing we've noticed that we can actually do. So it's a nice little break here, but other than managing to, I think, realise that I've wasted my mugwort and stuff trying to feed myself, and got a raft, not a lot else to be accomplished around here from what I can tell. So let's proceed and see what happens. So we're in the Twilight Stream. Let's just open F1 a second and see what it tells us about this. So, the original gorge, everything's already identified. Nothing mentioned about it, so I'm assuming it's a continuation of the previous area. Don't want to attack and miss, and these are a more powerful bot, so please die, thank you, and let's eat another wormwood, get some more health back. Those ones actually heal us quite nicely. Ooh, hello. It's gone a little dark on us. Yes. Although we are actually regaining slight amounts of hunger, so just got to keep an eye on that, because I'm not sure what happens when that hits 0. So another space bead, those could be useful. And ooh, this is a different looking one. Ooh, the steel shot. Let's equip that so that we can do some damage to those bots from a distance. So fire that, and again, so at least we've got some nice damage done to the enemy before we've encountered it. Let's fire another one. Not quite sure what that is on the floor. It looks like it's a trap of some sort. So let's quickly throw out the items we don't want, and then continue on. Keep that beetle shield, I think. And I'm very tempted, to step on this. Oh, a somna trap. Okay. Good to know. Oop. And a tether trap. Lots of traps in this room, it seems. Let's be very careful of our HP. Yes. Excellent. So, ooh, level 7. Brilliant. Let's open up our bag and eat another herb. Get ourselves a bit more HP under our belt. Ooh. Run straight into an evil ogre. It's even worse than the mean ones, I guess. Oops, wrong button. Keep doing that. Ooh, and a use for the raft. So let's open up, equip that, and head on. See if we can find anything. Ooh, it's dark here, so I think you need my help. I might do. I'm right behind you. Oh, you're following me now. Okay. Well, we've picked up an owl for something. Not quite sure what that's going to do, but at least now we have a bird like we did on the opening screen. And stop hitting attack, you silly person. Yeah, I quite like the owl following me. Oop. At least it's only a blue one. We've already managed to take on a few of those. But, God, this lack of food's really causing me problems. Do you think I can eat the owl? I wonder if I could do that. No, we're still losing. Let's eat the garlic. Whoa. Nice. At least that gave us a slight boost to that food bar again. Okay, we've slowed down again because there's an enemy. And so let's take that out and continue really hoping for a oh, the bird's helping us. Okay, he's taking flight again and did 4 damage, and I leveled up. Yay! Can I move round, please? Thank you. Now, what did I actually just pick up? A sharp scroll. That's a new one again. So let's read that one. Ooh, sharpens the equipped weapon. Could be very useful in short order. So let's continue on again. See if we can find more items and another spoiled herb. Well, let's eat the mugwort. And then continue on. That actually restores a decent amount of the food bar. It's not too bad. And we found the way down at least. Ooh, monster scroll. Sorry, these are all scrolls I've never seen before. So let's see. Oh, lovely. I guess if I had a pummel scroll, that'd be really good for experience. If you combine the two. Teleport yourself to a room full of monsters and then sort of pummel them with the scroll. And another gust bead, which is very useful actually. Now I've got a companion that's attacking things for me and a ranged weapon. So let's proceed on and see what else we can find. More of our ranged weapon, excellent, and some more food. So let's sort again and have to just eat the spoiled one, I guess. Oh, sickened. Not what I should have done. Sure, I've made that mistake before. Well, let's quickly eat that one. Restored some health, so at least while sickened, I've got a bit of extra health on me. Oh, we're being attacked from behind, I guess. I can't even see the enemy that we're fighting. Oh shoot, I attacked the owl, I think. There's not a lot I can do because the owl's in the way. I'm really kind of concerned about my owl. Whew. Vanquished. Well, okay, so... Where's my owl gone? There we go. Just couldn't see him because of the circle of light. Let's get back on the raft and maybe we'll be safe from that ghost-like enemy when we're on the raft. As I'm not quite sure how to fight something you can't really see. Oh. Can we back away? No! Oh, phew. I thought the owl had died. But it had just gone and hidden. Oh, the owl did die. That's no good. There we go, damaged the ratapult. And the boxer. And then the shot flew off, so... Ow. Let's rotate again and just... It's not working very well. There we go, did 4 damage. I guess they're moving because I'm slightly out of view. Because a lot of my shots are missing right now. Such a shame I lost my little pet. Okay. Now, that being on the ground there when there was a catapult around, Uh-oh. Isn't a great thing. Whew. This is kind of stressful at the moment. I was facing the wrong way. Because I have nothing left to fire, and only something that will sicken me. Let's throw that. Nope, that didn't help. I'm guessing the enemy isn't right there. Let's try throwing one of those. Okay, the box warped. Oh no, we don't want to use one of those. Let's try waving another one of those. Okay, so we've thrown a few of the enemies around. Let's... Uh-oh. No! Well, that's the end of the episode then. I'm going to have to send my friend in to rescue me again, which is a good time to end as we are half an hour through. Ah. Well, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I hope you've enjoyed both these looks at this game. So, I'm going to send my friend in to rescue me and then continue playing once he gets back to me, which shouldn't take him long. He seems to actually be better at this game than I am, I think. So, I will see you, well, next week with another game. I'm not sure what I'll be playing yet. I'm tempted to buy a new game to play, even though I've got a few more in the list to play, but we'll work that out. So, yeah, I hope you've, as I say, enjoyed the look at this, and I hope it's inspired you to probably buy it yourself and have some fun. It really is a lovely game with an awful lot of effort that has clearly gone into the making of it, and just, I need to vastly improve my strategy in these fights, as unfortunately I'm not that brilliant at it. There's my owl. I'm just going to pretend that's my owl, even though it's the crow that was in an opening scene that I don't think was on the first video. You get this little scene when you first start up the game of the crow talking to you. And so I'm just going to pretend it's fine, it just got tired and flew out of the dungeon. Yep. I'm not going to go with the fact that it got killed, because that just makes me feel awful. So I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.